Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to this edition of the Falcon Fly By. I'm your host, Doc, and it has been a very long time since we've done a true Falcon Flyby on our regular scheduled night and time here. Sunday, coming to you at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. So we're gonna try to get back to this. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We got a lot of airsoft events to cover. We've got a lot going on in the community. We've got some FBS updates for you guys as well, some of the new things coming out. And so let's get right to it. First thing always, we're going to give a shout out to our sponsors. Like I said, if you guys tuning in, you'll see that we gave the big shout out to Grey Wolf Tactical Combat. These guys are out of Florida. They are like the on-site vendor at Wasteland Ops. So when you go out there for airsoft, that's down in Florida, of course. When you go out there to play airsoft, you always see these guys. They are one of our customers as well for Falcon Battle Systems. They order everything from our 40mm pouches out to our holsters and so on. So I want to give a big shout out to them and thank them for being part of the Falcon Flyby. Also with that, I want to send a big shout out to MultiMold Guns. Tony up in Michigan, this man is phenomenal. You guys have seen me show you these molds. It's the mint green looking molds. We go to Tony for every one of our mold guns now. If he can't make it, then we'll go somewhere else. But 99% of our molds, we go to Tony at MultiMolds. We are slowly turning over the rest of our blue guns to pick up MultiMold Guns because of the fact that they are true to spec. And they work very well considering the fact that we deal with the issues with airsoft and real steel, so they're great. So I want to send another shout out to MultiMold Guns. Be sure to check them out. They are also one of our sponsors for Operation Black Dagger 2, the Hull-Stand Offensive, which will be taking place in August at Black Ops Airsoft in Fayetteville, North Carolina. The other sponsor I want to get to is Defiant Industries. These guys are a clothing apparel company out in California. Be sure to check them out on Facebook as well, and be sure to check down in the comments. I will have their link to their Facebook page and website down in the comment section or in the description section, so you guys can go ahead and check them out and give them a like as well. So let's get straight to it. We have a huge amount of events going on, and Facebook has seemed to switch up on how we're going to present how they show events. So not only am I seeing events, but I'm seeing like people's birthdays now showing up. So I'm going to have to go through and try to change this around a little bit. But hey, Facebook is always evolving. We know that now in Messenger on your phone, instead of like it used to be for recording a message, you hit the big red button and you can hold that big red button. Now it's the little tiny mic. So they are changing all sorts of things. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to share my screen so that way you guys can see what I'm seeing here. So let's go ahead and share this first. For some of you guys that don't know, this particular Trojan Armories, these guys are out in the UK. They are one of our big customers for Falcon Battle Systems. You guys have probably seen the skull with the Union Jack and the holster with the Trojan. It says Trojan. So these guys are one of our customers. So they invite me to their events, and hey, why not? I share it because I have customers in the UK and such. So we have a pistol night. They have a pistol night going on. Looks like it is going on Tuesday, May 9th. Pistol only night. I'd be nice to see a lot more of these show up on our airsoft fields and stuff. I enjoy pistol nights. I think it brings a whole nother set of skill, and I know some guys have the HPA tapped. You know, I'm not looking for fully auto pistols. I'm not looking for MP7s or MP9s. I'm looking for guys to go out and really test their skill with a limited amount of ammo, not high caps and whatnot. So again, this is pretty cool. He's having a pistol only night on Tuesday, May 9th. Let's see here. Let me come down a little bit more. Let's look here. Friday, May 12th, we have Milson West presents Blocker Ridge. This is at the Cove Campground. So this looks to be in an exciting event. Those are usually weekend events. So definitely check that one out if you're a Milson West participant. I believe this is out on the East Coast. I think this is one of the fields that Black Sheep Milsim used to use. So, and we did have an event that did get canceled, and that was Operation Executive Order. So again, this is going through our main schedule here. Looks like we had an open trigger day get canceled. We have Operation Overwatch going May 26th. This is a full weekend event. These guys have put on, I think it's Death Watch or Dead Watch or something like that, airsoft or what. Correct me if I'm wrong if you guys are on the Facebook feed, but these guys have done several, and they just announced that Evike Matt and one other of the Evike airsoft reps that play and stuff are going to be out at their event. So very cool. Check them out as well. Then we have May 27th. Again, we have Operation Broken Home at D-Day Adventure Park. This is an American Milsim event. I know one of our big sponsored players, Tattoo Dave, is our Raptor Man, is going to be out at this event. So definitely be looking for that, and that'll be a whole weekend event. That's what we got going on in May. If we come down here in June, June 2nd, we have the start of Operation Vietnam Patrol 4. From what I understand too, this is a 50-hour or 52-hour Milsim event. I mean, it's a Vietnam themed event, so that's really cool that somebody is going to the Vietnam theme, not so much like the modern where a lot of events are going towards. But this is really cool, so definitely check this out as well. And this is at Askew Airsoft. We have Gundy Graw 3 day and night game. Grab some fun. Let's see if we can pull it up and get a little bit more information off of this here. Is it gonna let us open up here? Let's go ahead and do this. We'll pop it in a new link, let that load, and we'll get a little bit more information on this. Let me go ahead and share this for you. All right, here we go. This is going to be in Piney Flats, Tennessee. GrabSomeFun.com is where you can get tickets for this event, and it is Saturday, June 3rd from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. So again, another good chunk of airsoft being played, and they got some good sponsors. It looks like got Elite Force, Vulcan Tactical, looks like Wolverine, and GSF Airsoft, which might be the, grab some fun. Okay, so that makes sense. I feel like an idiot now. But anyways, this looks pretty cool going on. So definitely, if you get a chance, check this out. June 3rd is when this event's going on. Let's come back to our events here. We have Operation Broken Dagger 2, and this is going to be at University Park, Illinois. I believe this is at Blast Camp. This is a Third Coast Milsim event. Let's just go ahead and open it right up so that way we can take a look at it as well. I don't really care for this new look, but this is how Facebook's doing it now, so I guess we'll go with it. So, yep, Third Coast Airsoft, this is their event right here, Operation Broken Dagger 2 on June 9th. So definitely, if a lot of you guys up in that area, be sure to check this out. They have high-powered airsoft and Illegate, Wolverine, Airsoft Junkies, PTS, Core, and it looks like Milsim Inc., and there might be one over here, and they have PTS as well. So that's pretty cool that these guys are there as well. Again, that same weekend, we have Operation Executive Order at Dog Patch. So it looked like the event may have gotten canceled, but they just moved it to another weekend. We have, yep, that's just to let you guys know, the reason why I'm not doing a whole lot in June is my renewal of vows. Married 10 years, been together with my wife for 11, so we have something going on that whole weekend. So there you go. The Grand Simulation. This is new at the Springfield Airsoft Field now. I read a while back that the field had closed, and now all of a sudden it's back open, and they're getting ready. Dave Gibson, Tattoo Dave, is, I believe, running this here, the Grand Simulation. Let me go ahead and open this up so you guys can take a look at this as well. This is a pretty amazing field. However, for me to get there, it's like an 8-hour drive. It's on the other side of Tennessee pretty much, but Operations Jody's Ghost, hosted by Springfield Airsoft, the Grand Simulation, and just reading the details and stuff and first mission and stuff, and here we go. They're already getting their missions out there. So very impressive. Be sure to check these out. They got their rules posted, and you can get right in. You can even check out the field as well. They got some really cool looking buildings for the AO, so definitely check this out as well. So this is the Grand Simulation, Operation Jody's Ghost. So gonna be pretty cool. Definitely be checking that one out. Then we come into July 1st, right off the bat. Taking the Congo is going to be at Wayne's World of Paintball, and that is starting at 1 p.m. on Saturday. There's not a whole lot of events going on in July that I've seen, but if you see someone, please share it to me so that way I can get out there and talk about it. Now, August is just packed, okay? Just absolutely packed. August 5th at Guardian Center is Guardian Siege. Falcon Battle Systems will actually be out there as a vendor for the whole entire event. That we're actually looking really forward to being out there for this one. It looks really good, and we're excited for this. Then August 12th is the Purge at District 89, Command Decision War Game Center. And then starting August 18th, field opens at 12 for Operation Black Dagger 2, the Hollistan Offensive. Go ahead and we'll open that up in the new link as well, our new tab. And as you guys have seen over the last couple weeks, we have added, we've put up more missions. We've added, you guys saw the picture of the drone. So, we have a lot of stuff going on for this event. You guys have seen the AO, you've seen pictures. They are doing more as we speak. This field is constantly being added to it and changed, and it's just going to be a phenomenal event. Definitely get your tickets in now, or get your tickets now. We have MultiMold. Like I was telling you guys, they're one of our sponsors. Enola Gay through Grey Wolf Tactical is going to be sending some swag that we can throw out to you guys as well. So that's pretty cool having them on board for that as well. We're waiting to hear back from e-bike. So again, a lot of good things happening for this event. So definitely check it out if you get the chance. It's a whole weekend. Your first day in the field is 14 hours. That Saturday when we get you in the field, you're in the field for 14 hours. It's going to be pretty intense, but I think even the younger kids, because there's going to be a lot of missions the younger kids can do out there and really enjoy this event and really get your feet wet for the major events. So definitely want to check this out. Definitely want to get in for your tickets now. And then I have no idea why that went to an event, but I think my buddy probably invited me to it. But I guess there's a total solar eclipse on August 21st, but that's a Monday. Going into September, we have Sirius Viking 2. That is an event I plan on attending. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to be, depending on who else is going, but I know I'm probably going to be rolling out with the 75th Black Knights that are local here. So I'm looking forward to that. Definitely want to check that out if you have a chance. That is, again, back at the Guardian Center, and that is through Third Coast Airsoft as well. So definitely check that out. Then we have in October, or I'm sorry, November, we have a Operation Trench Knife, which is going to be out at Camp Shelby National Guard Base, and that's in Missouri. I believe that's put on by Third Coast as well, so definitely check that out. January, we have Operation Frost Giant out at Black Ops Airsoft. It's paintball airsoft, same field. It's in Fayetteville, North Carolina. I plan on being out there, if not as a player, as a vendor, but I'm looking forward to that. And then Operation Icebreaker 2 will be in February, and that will be out at the Fayetteville field as well. So a lot of stuff going on, a lot of airsoft events. I think you guys are all going to want to jump in on this. Like I said, a lot of stuff going on and happening in the airsoft community throughout the summer, and more events are just going to come out, more rec games. So definitely hit your local fields to get your practice in, your training, test your gear out before you head out to the big events, and enjoy yourself. Make sure to hydrate. I can't stress that enough. As a corpsman, I can tell you heat injuries are huge. Everybody thinks hydration means let me suck down a couple Mountain Dews or suck down some energy drinks. No, hydration starts at least a minimum of 2 weeks before the event, not the night before, not the day of. At least a minimum of 2 weeks. If not, you should be starting to hydrate a month out. I would say drink anywhere. Normally you should drink about a gallon of water a day, if not more. As you get closer to that event, I would increase your water intake. Yeah, you're going to be pissing a lot, but you're going to, in the long run, you are going to be keeping yourself healthy, keeping yourself hydrated, and you will survive a lot longer than somebody who's out there chugging energy drinks all day long. Now, I'm not going to tell you don't drink energy drinks. That's perfectly up to you. That's your decision, but you become a heat casualty much faster by drinking those. There's really no benefit to them when it's that hot out. I do recommend Gatorade and Powerade, but I recommend those like at the end of the day, or like if you're taking a break, to just sip on some Gatorade. Don't chug it down. Sip on some Gatorade. Replace those electrolytes. Replace that potassium and sodium back into your body that way, and then go back to drinking water. But again, completely up to you guys. I just have learned from experience and from being in the medical field as a corpsman, your hydration should start 2 weeks out before, as a minimum, before the major event you're going to. And just as if you get into that, you'll do a lot better and you'll be a lot healthier for it as well. The other thing I want to talk to you about is, let me go to Grey Wolf. Whoop, I don't want to leave Facebook. That's the wrong search thing. Grey Wolf is doing a competition, or not a competition, I'd say. They are doing something along the effects like a there we go, like a raffle. And what they're doing is they're looking for the top 5 submissions for, I believe, like airsoft photos with captions. I believe that's what they're doing. And I think it's a great thing that they're doing. I'll show it right here. Let me see if I can see the entire post. So I'm on their Facebook page. Let me go ahead and share this with you guys. Yeah, that's the screen. What? Share. There we go. And it's right here. It's called Black Oops. And basically, Grey Wolf Tactical Combat has partnered with Docs Productions and is giving away 1 ticket to Operation Black Dagger 2. The 2-day Milsim event will be hosted by Black Ops Airsoft in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and will run from August 18th to 20th. And they put our page, that's to our community page for Black Dagger 2. Sorry, guys, I'm kidding. Bing. Okay. Basically what it is you share a photo of your best airsoft blooper or funny moment between May 1st and May 29th, and they're going to pick the top 5 favorites. We will then let the Grey Wolf community vote on their favorite, and the winner will be announced during one of our Falcon Fly By live events, and it'll be the week of June 19th. So you definitely want to be part of that. Submissions is like Grey Wolf Tactical Combat on Facebook. Share this post that you're seeing right now with the information. Leave your photo in the comments with a short caption and use hashtag Black Oops. Only submit 1 photo per entry per submission method. And here's the rules. I think it's pretty simple rules. It's not, you know, anything too far-fetched. And so definitely check this out. It's a way to win a ticket to the event. And these guys, Grey Wolf Tactical Combat, they are our preferred vendor for the events we put on. So, you know, they were at Icebreaker. They were at the first Black Dagger. They're making the drive all the way from Florida to Fayetteville for this one. And I believe for them, because it's a 4-hour drive from where I'm at, and I'm 2 hours away from the border. So you're looking at a 6-hour drive for them. And they'll be at Icebreaker. We reach out to these guys all the time, and they're the guys we go to. And they are going to have a very large selection of airsoft goods and tack gear. And I would tell you guys, like their page, and if there's something you're looking for and you're telling them, hey, I'm going to be at Black Dagger, do you guys have this? They will be able to let you know. And if they need to order, you can purchase it from them, and they'll bring it to you at the event. So it works out pretty well. You don't have to deal with shipping, and it's always a bonus as well. So definitely check them out, give them a like, and see what they're all about. They are up and coming, and like I said, they do a lot at Wasteland Ops. As you can see, they were at May 6th. They were out there this weekend, and a lot of pictures, and you can even see some of the pictures of the stuff they have with them. And like I said, they do carry the Falcon Battle Systems gear as well, so definitely check them out. You can reach out to Chris Palmer, or I don't see Paul coming up on my feed right now, so he must be logged off. But you can check with Chris Palmer, send him a message, or put a message out to the Grey Wolf Tactical Combat Facebook page, and they'll get back to you as well. So definitely check that out. So that's pretty much what I have for airsoft events. Like I said, it's crazy. We got some great things going on for Black Dagger 2. Lot of good missions, things to keep you busy. We're getting ready to post our comm channels this week, so that way the two teams will have their comm channels and they'll be on their planning pages. So both teams have their own planning pages that are secret, and the only way you can join those planning pages is you can go, and when you register, I take your name and I put that into Facebook, and I look to find you, and I'll add you to the page. Anybody that's on the page currently can add you, but it takes an admin, and that's usually your CO or myself, and we'll go in and we'll add you to the page. We have to approve you before you get access to the page. But on there is all your missions. We have the rules on there. We're getting ready to get the waivers from Black Ops Airsoft, so we can upload those onto those pages as well. The AO maps are going to be uploaded onto there as well. So definitely that way you guys can get planned and get ready for Black Dagger 2. You don't want to miss out. Black Dagger 2, we put a lot more thought into it. We took away some ideas from Black Dagger 1, and we're building on it. We're building on that same storyline, and we're going to keep doing it till we run out of scenarios to run in that particular event. So like I said, you don't want to miss out on this one. It's going to be a great time. Great AO, much larger, and they are potentially, I will know more about that. They're actually talking, the manager of Airsoft is talking to the owner of the field, but they're actually looking at opening up a whole nother section of the field. And matter of fact, let me see if I can actually show you guys this, because I believe I've uploaded the AO map to the main to the community page, and what I want to show you guys is I want to show you guys the section of the field that they're going to open up for us and let us use. So the field will be even bigger. So let me. And if you guys go to the community page, which I'll put in the description of this video, there's a video that I did walking through the AO, and I didn't even show you 50% of the AO. I didn't show you the other 50% of the AO and how big the AO actually is, because there are intense firefights going on all game long. So I didn't want to get mixed up in that. Let's see here. I know it's there. There's patches. And you guys will see the patch design that we're going to go with as well. We have that posted, so you guys can check that out. Let me see here. So, okay. So it probably is in the photo section. So let me find it in the photo section and I'll show it to you. But yeah, you guys definitely do not want to miss out on this. They just built a new 40-foot tower. They built what's called a murder house. And basically what it is, it's almost like a CIA style prison per se, or house. They have a Kydex village that's getting bigger. They've got more areas cleared out on the field that they're building stuff in. We're talking about having a technical on the field that can be purchased, that is actually ran by a group of civilians. Like, you can purchase it, they can run through and use it. You can tell them where to go, but if it gets disabled, it's done, that kind of thing. So again, just overall, a lot of cool stuff that is going on for this year versus last year. We have a blank firing weapons vetted group that's been vetted by the owner and the manager. They were used during Black Gold. They're going to be part of this as well. We have things to simulate mortars and explosions. So it's going to be a great time. Let me see here. There's that video. There's that. And there's pictures of the AO on there. Like I said, guys, the video that I did is about 23 minutes long. I mean, it's a good video, and you'll see the firefights taking place and such. And it's just a going to be a great field overall. We also have Galactac, so Ryan Flowers, he makes the Mandalorian style battle helmets and the gauntlets. They're going to be donating a helmet and a set of gauntlets, I believe, for a raffle, so that's pretty cool. You don't need bio BBs for this field, which is a bonus. All right. The rules are posted as well, so. Huh. I thought I posted. Well, you know what? We'll make this a little easier because I'm just going to go to one of the planning pages and pop up that picture of the AO so you guys can see it. And then I can show you that part. So let me pull up. There we go. So again, these groups are secret. You can't join them unless you're added to it. So when you buy a ticket, we see what side you're on, and then we add you to it. So it makes it very hard for somebody to get into this. And the whole thing, well, oh, I need to switch to this side. Once you're, I mean, you should probably have that decision made in advance. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys, excuse me, a picture of the AO. All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen again. Screen one, share. All right, so here's the main field, and what I can tell you is this. Here's your camping area up in here. I mean, it's pretty. This is a pretty large plot of land. So this is camping. You drive down this road, and right in here, this is one corner of the field. This is known as the mounds. All of this. So this is the mounds right here. Back over here is the airsoft staging area. This is actually a covered area, and the chronograph area is right in here. The vendors will be set up over here, and admin will be set up over here as well. Again, these are the mounds, and what you guys will see is the battle lines will actually come all the way across, and we'll go down this back path here and mark it so you guys know where the lines are. But this is, I believe, a back path. So if you get to this, you're out of bounds. This is paintball. This is paintball. This is the main building right here. Okay. They have a Pepsi machine down here, but we're gonna see if Black Ops will bring down, you know, just a cooler full of water or Gatorade and Powerade to sell down here, so that way you guys don't have to walk up here. There are bathrooms up here. There is a porta john over in here, and we're probably going to get another one as well. So as you walk through the mounds, boom, 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 here's Fisherman's Village. This is actually the pond or the river or the stream or whatever you want to call it that rolls right through here. All right. As you come out, this is Fisherman's Village. These are bridges because here is the marsh or the pond or the swamp or whatever you call it. As you come in through, you're starting to enter Connex Town, which is all through here. And this is getting bigger. This is the fob in this area here, and this is where they added that 40-foot tower. Okay, when I was filming, what you guys saw is what I did was I came out of here. There was a path that, because they were fighting right here, I took this path and came around and got on this road. Well, on this road now, this is known as Range Road, and there's bunkers over here, and there's more stuff down here, and that CIA house is like right in here, I believe, right before the pond. So it's right over here or right over. I don't know the exact location, but it's on either side of the river, I believe. So you get over here, here's the fob. That 40-foot tower is right here. Or yeah, right in here. These are known as the ruins. Okay? This will be playable. This will be playable. There's a net that goes up this and down this road to keep stuff from, because this is a road right here, obviously, from going into the road. Again, paintball. They're building a new hyper ball field over here, I think, so that way we can push the paintballers off of this and out of this. So that way airsoft has literally all of this to play in. Now, like I told you guys, as you can see, this AO map was uploaded on the March 6th, and I believe they took this picture in February. So again, a lot more over in here is going on. There's an area back over here in this corner, but this is all camping right here. All this for airsoft. And we will have signs, you know, hey, airsoft camping. Vendor, we'll have a sign on the road that says vendors and admin check-in up here. There'll be another sign here. And there'll be another sign here. We recommend that you don't drive your vehicles up here. Park them down here. And then you can walk the long path all the way up. And you can walk this path all the way up to the admin section. Okay. So when you get to the field on Friday, the field will be open at noon. Okay. When you get there, you park. Oh, that does no good. You park in here. You grab. What I recommend is make sure you have your forms, have your ticket stub, even though we'll be printing them out as well. Have that because we can check you in, and that's verification. You come up the path. We can chrono your weapon and get you checked in all at the same time and get you done. The faster we get that done and the more people that come in on Friday, the faster we can get this done as well. The field will be locked down. It will be in green mode, which means no firing is going on out there whatsoever. There's no live airsoft weapons going on out there. Nothing. All right. When you chrono over here, there's a huge backstop that stops any BBs from going anywhere else. You're actually shooting down into a huge ditch. So there's no BBs going anywhere outside of there. And yes, you will need your iPro when you go to chrono. But this will give you guys a chance also to walk the field. And we will let people know, hey, the field is locked down. There's no firing going on right now. Players are walking the field. And that way you guys can walk the field. You can go in the woods. You can check out all this stuff and see what's going on. So definitely be ready for that. Also, you see this path that comes this way in this open area here? There's going to be a surprise for you guys. So, you know, be ready for this. This field is not a easygoing field whatsoever. It's pretty flat, which is good, but you guys will be tired after the first day. So again, camping section, okay? And we don't have a problem if you want to bring a generator. You know, if you want to have campfires out there, that's perfectly fine. Just you are responsible to make sure they're all put out because we don't want to burn the place down. There's plenty of dead wood in these tree lines right here that you can pull out and use for firewood. If you want to bring a generator, that's perfectly fine. We don't have an issue with that. You know, if you want to bring alcohol and you're of age, you are more than welcome. We just don't want to see alcohol on the field. All right. If we catch minors drinking, we will kick those minors off the field. So please don't be one of those people. It just isn't going to happen. So this is the field of the AO. And like I said, guys, they're building stuff all the time. There are a lot of improvements going on in this field. You're not gonna wanna miss out. When I was there too, matter of fact, they got another load of these huge concrete blocks which are built into the mounds, and they're going elsewhere with them because they're getting ready to build up another area. They're actually gonna build an airfield. So this is pretty cool that they're doing this. So definitely be ready. You guys are not going to be lacking for this. So that's pretty cool what they have going on out there. Let me get back. There we go. So The other thing I want to bring to your guys' attention, I want to see if anybody's asked any questions. Hey, Jason, how you doing, brother? So if you have any questions, please, if you weren't on the live stream and able to ask any questions, please do so in the comments so we can reply back to you. But what I was going to say is Friday night, okay, August 18th, we are having a get together. So we're going to be trying to get that registration done. We're going to do chrono until it's too dark to do chrono, because we want to get as many as you guys in as possible. The other thing I want to tell you guys is those of you that use HPA, please bring your tools if we have to adjust your regulator. So that way you're not like, oh man, I got to go down and get my Allen keys or whatever. Bring it with you. So that way we can make adjustments. You can make your adjustments. We can get you going, because the less things that we have going on like that, the better. We will have the rounds, the BBs for you. We will have speed loaders, disc bring, an empty mag. We will put the rounds in there. You guys running support weapons. If you're running a SAW, a 249, or I believe a Crytek, and I'm not sure I don't think the Stoner can take an M4 mag, and then you guys with the Russian variants, the RPKs, PKMs. I don't think the PKM can either, but the RPK can. And for the guys with the true MG36s, if you're going to use those, please just bring a standard mag so we can put rounds in there. We don't want to dump a bunch of ammo into your ammo boxes, so we can get you to fire with an M4 mag. We can slide it in. You can fire a burst, and we can get your FPS. So please make sure you're able to do that as well. That'll make chrono go so much smoother if you guys already have that stuff with you. Make sure you have your iPro. Make sure you have your mags. And then again, you fire, dump out the rounds back into our ammo bag so we can use them again. They're not bad rounds. They're just in your mag, or shoot through them, whatever. And that way we can get you chronoed and get you out, and that way you're good. So basically what will happen is when you come up to admin, you'll register. Okay, we'll get you signed in. You'll fill out your emergency contact card. You'll get your little player pack, which will have your wristband, your 2 warning cards, your event patch, and your wristband to show that you have paid and we checked you in. As soon as you get done with that, you go right to chrono. That's how simple this is. You go right to chronograph. Because if we do it like that, we can actually prevent one area. We can prevent the chronograph from getting bogged down. That way they can get you through, boom, boom, boom. You do what you got to do and you're good. So what I highly recommend is before you take off, if you're using AEG, make sure your battery's charged so you can get out. And what I would do is just slide that battery in my gun bag and say, okay, boom, here's my bag. My paperwork's in there with my gun too. Boom, easy peasy. You're good to go. So the quicker we get you guys done, the quicker we can get everybody out in the field. So, but anyways, what I was saying is, let me get back to what I was saying. So Friday night on the 18th, we are going to be doing a get together. What we're gonna do is, it's kind of like a party to get everybody together before we go out and play this event. Give chance for people to introduce one another, meet new friends, meet other airsoft players that you've played with or haven't played with before. And it's also a good time to meet the field management, meet some of the officials out there that are going to be on the field. So that way you guys can see what's going on. Plus the vendors, our main vendor will be set up out there as well. So that way if you need to buy ammo or green gas or whatever, they're right there and you guys can already purchase from them and don't have to wait till Saturday or wait for the last minute. So definitely want to do that. We're going to have another live broadcast, another live Q&A session. And I highly recommend it for you guys to show up. We're probably going to do it Facebook Live. And the reason why is because of how YouTube is set up. We can share this stuff all day. But for you guys to ask live questions while we're streaming, that makes it so much easier for me. So that way I know you guys got the answer you're looking for. So definitely be looking for that. That'll probably be out in the next couple days. We want to make sure we get all the info possible to you guys. We do not want anybody going out there saying, well, I wasn't told this, and or I didn't see this, or I didn't read this. Well, we're talking to you right now, and it gives you perfect opportunity to ask any questions that you have about Black Dagger 2, the event rules, camouflage colors. I mean, I'm telling you guys, we are set for our camo colors. This has been out since December. Okay, when we posted this event in December, I believe is when we posted it this year. We took and we had already posted what the camo colors were going to be. And when you go to buy your ticket, you can hit more info. As a matter of fact, having you guys on live, this actually works quite well. I'm going to show you guys. So when you go to Ticket Bud, who we're using for this event, we'll probably use them for all our events. It just makes it easier. We can add all our information in there. So let's see here. Let me log in real quick. Nothing's real quick. Sometimes it is. Email. Where'd it go? So what I'm going to show you guys is I'm going to show you how easy it is to purchase a ticket for Operation Black Dagger. We're about 3 months out, so that works good. We have plenty of time, and I'm going to show you guys the live version of this. So this is what you guys see when you go to buy your ticket. Oh, we're going to pull up right here. We need to add in a couple more sponsors, so this will show you who our spot. Ooh. Well, that's not what we want. Go back to that. Come on. There we go. Okay, we're in business. We're good. So this shows you who we're sponsored with. All right. It shows you the length of the event. It shows you our location, but this makes it easy. So if you guys are trying to figure out what side is what when you go to buy your ticket, you're like, man, Dinesh or Hollistan, what color? Well, I have multicam. Okay, boom. You click this little exclamation point that says details, and it will tell you tan side, and then it lists DCU, 3-color desert, multicam, desert marpat, solid tan, tan flight suit, AR1, Cryptek Nomad, ATAC AU, multicam arid, inland, Tapan, and headgear must match faction color or base color. So tan has to be tan, something base. Tack gear doesn't matter. Tops and bottoms don't have to match. So right there, it tells you exactly what uniforms are allowed for the Dinesh Army. So you can be like, okay, that's cool. That's good to know. Well, let me check this on the Hollistan. Same thing, green side, M81 Woodland, Woodland Marpat, AOR2, Cryptek Mandrake, ATAC FGs, Solid OD Flight Suit, Multicam Tropic, Digital Flora, Simon, I'm probably not saying that right. And then headgear must match faction color based on OD green. Tack gear colors don't matter. Same thing. And I can tell you right now, the M81 Woodland and the Woodland Marpat are probably the most two prevalent uniforms out there. And we also put Multicam Tropic because it's a darker multicam and it's more green based than the other ones we listed above. And then as well, we have these things called player packs. Just to give you an idea, player pack alpha is 2 EG-18 smoke grenades and 2 EG-P grenades. Okay, and you get those on the day of the event. So what happens is, because Grey Wolf Tactical is responsible for those, we'll tell them, say, hey, John Smith just bought his ticket and he went with player pack alpha. They know what player pack alpha is, and what they'll do is they'll get a big Ziploc bag, write John Smith on that bag, and they'll put those 4 items into the bag. So that way you'll pick those up as well. We also have a full weekend HPA fill pass. So this pass is $10, and yes, this is the added fee. So that way you guys see this is the fee added in from Ticket Bud. But what that does is unlimited refills the whole entire weekend of HPA. So again, something good to have. And again, we only have 50 of them. So once those are gone, they're gone as well. So really easy to, purchase a ticket. Give you a little bit of description of the event. You can share the event in different formats if you want to. And there you go as well. The ad, you can click on it and see where the field is. So pretty easy, simple operations when it comes to purchasing your ticket for Black Dagger 2. Now, the other thing I want to show you guys, because we did some new updates to the Falcon Battle System page as well, we want to go ahead and show you guys how easy it is to place your order for any of our items now. Let me see if we have any questions. So, okay, so far not right now. So we use Square.com. We've used them for a couple years now. My wife uses them for her business. I've used it for mine. It's great for mobile. It's great for what they offer. We decided to go with them. Let's see, we've been with them almost for using them for this about a year. And the reason why we went with them was because we were paying for a third-party site that fed off of Facebook and sent it to that site on top of paying the fees for PayPal. So we were paying this charge and a fee using PayPal. So we're like, well, wait a minute. I did some digging into Square. Square offers this called their online store, and I was like, this is so much simpler. I don't get hit with that fee, and I'm not paying $35 a month for the site we were using to host our items. So it just made a lot more sense to go with Square, and they offered a lot of good features and functionality that I was looking for to make things easier for you guys when you went to order, because the other site really didn't make it that easy for you when you were placing your orders. It was really hard to put the options in. So we went with this set up through Square, and this does everything. It calculates our sales tax. It takes care of discount codes when we put discount codes out there for you guys. So it's actually quite a nice system, and I want to show you guys how easy it is to place an order using Square. So we did do Icebreaker through Square, but we're going to do Icebreaker 2 through TicketBud, just because with Square they only allow us 4 months out from the event, where with Square or with TicketBud, I believe I can undetermined day. I think it's a year out though from the actual event, and we like to put our stuff out 6 months in advance so that way you guys can plan, because we know a lot of you guys, especially go to the big events, the big regional and national events. You plan out everything so that way you have all your costs covered. So we'll let this go ahead and load up. Does anyone have any questions? Get that out there so that way you guys can. We do have some cool things coming out for Falcon Battle Systems. One of the things I want to talk about is we are designing a new holster. It is a speed holster. It's the first time we've ever tried anything like this, and so we're hoping to have that made this week and show it and demo it. So be looking for that. I would probably say you would see this maybe around Tuesday evening, Thursday, because Wednesday, that's our day off from the shop. So so let me show you guys how simple this is. I mean, this is fairly simple. So again, we have our pre-order items, and we have knives set up here because yes, we do carry knives. Dave, this is for you, buddy, because it's the purple blade. So just some good stuff to have. So, and obviously here's our grenade pouches that we have on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go off of, whoa, how did that get there? Well, I got to move that. That's in the wrong spot. So let's just go to our basic Enforcer holster right off the bat. So we have this thing called select an option. And what that does is that sets the base for the whole entire order. Our 4 primary colors are black, OD green, coyote brown, and multicam. However, there are other colors and custom prints. So if you guys, say for instance, are wanting, you know, something close to a dark gray, but we don't have that in our primary colors, you can go ahead and put that. We're not going to charge any extra for gray because we can order that. We just don't list every single color or you'd be there forever. It'd be a very long drop down box. Probably what we're going to do in the future is start adding maybe 1 or 2 colors every month. So a two to 4 brand new colors might show up every month. And then that way we can start expanding to make things a little easier. But let's just go right off the bat. This makes it easier. It keeps the price. So you've already told us you want a different color and you want a custom print, or you just want another color, or yeah. Anyways, this allows us to use the option for custom print. Your base holster price is $50, and right now, how everything is selected, this is what your price would be plus tax. So you come down here and you're looking at attachments. Malice clips are always free. That's our standard. So you come in here, you're like, yep, I want malice, but you might be like, you know what? I really want a tech lock because I know it can cover a large base of different sizes for belts. And these are what I'm telling you guys now. These are the costs of what it would cost us for a pair of these if we were to order them from our supplier. So we're not making anything off the accessories. So let's just go for malice clips for now. You just want to hook it to your plate carrier, so no big deal. We do have the option now if you want to add a mag pouch. So you want to add a single or a double, so you can do that as well. That's recent new. If you have an RMR sight and you need that sight cut, you can let us know. If you click yes, that tells us that, oh yeah, they need to have an RMR cut. And here's your custom print. So the $12 you see for custom print is what it costs us to send the design to our custom guy, and then that's what he charges us plus shipping. So we charge you the same cost he charges. And for basket weave, that's what it costs us as well. So let's just do a custom print. So we added that $12. And let's say it's Glock 17. That seems to be one of my most common pistols. But as you guys see right here, the Elite Force Hater is in our queue, so we do have that. You can come down and look at it. If you want a thumb brake or the WRS Level 2 hood mechanism with the hood, these are the costs of what it costs us to get, and this adds another level of retention. You see this more with your law enforcement, military. They need that. They have to have that other source of retention, so we have that. You come down here, we don't select this for you. This is your side draw. So if you're right-handed or left-handed, so most of my customers are right-handed, so they'd select that. If you want your holster to accommodate a weapons light, we have most of them listed. If you have something outside the norm, just let us know. But again, that's $10 more, and we'll just click one. And as you see, everything was added to the holster. So to the base price of $50, and that's what would be added to your cart right there. Let's go ahead and clip that out. We have, we did the same thing with the Elite Force Hater, but we added more options in because this is a holster this is a completely different holster outside of the norm. We've added in this little dip into the holster. And it does protect the wheel, that little disc. But again, the same thing starts every single time. And I did not add my custom multi-print in there, but I will add that. Again, the different types of connections. We just had one gentleman who ordered 4 of them from us, and he wanted them all drilled to go vertical or horizontal for Black Hawk for the Serpent design. So that's what we went for him. But again, if you guys want to step outside and you're like, oh, I want the paddle mount for Blade Tech, that's actually what it costs us to get, and that's what we're charging you. We're not charging you any more than what it costs us to get. And then again, yeah, I did have my custom print, so I got to add that in there. Tell us the side draw, and even if you want to put a weapons light, we also have, because I didn't think it was possible, Again, those RMR sights are there, but we can do that as well for you. So we've taken about 3 different types of holsters and added them to this. This I have to move elsewhere. And then this is what we have. To let you guys know, our pre-order for these, we extended it a week because I had a few other people get a hold of me, and I'm just waiting for them to purchase theirs, and then we will do one big order for all these masks. Tattoo Dave wears one of these, and I think this is a great system because it hooks into your helmet, and then you can put your goggles inside, so it makes a big difference. And I'm going to actually be wearing one of these as well, just because again, it gives you a little bit more confidence when you're rushing into a room, because where's everybody pretty much aiming at your face. So having that helmet on and having this block your face, protect your nose, protect your teeth, that's the big thing. So we're getting ready to do one of those. But as you guys just saw, it is pretty easy to do an order through Square and through our website. Please feel free to ask us any questions before you place your order. That way we can alleviate anything. And at that point, if you're starting to go out the line or outside of what we have available for options, we might then go the route of an invoice, but we can still customize that invoice to be that same product, but in the notes section, we can put this customer has requested this, and that helps us as well. So real simple to order through our website. So here we go. Any updates on the CO2 holder that you would do or try? Yes, Dion. We are going to be working on that this week. I do apologize. We are going to do a 2 CO2 side-by-side bomblets. We're going to do a 2-rounder one because somebody was asking us about putting those on the stock of a sniper rifle. So, and for your retention, yeah, go ahead and send it to me. And I have a way of fixing that as well. So I was looking at a few different options, and I think I have a way to fix that so it adds more tension across the bar as well. We're going to add some spacers in between those CO2 bomblets. That might help, or we might go to a thinner Kydex, so that way it'll form tighter and give more definition, so it'll sink tighter down in there. What's the Ironman lower? With the Ironman lower, I've taken a couple of up-close shots to the face. It really works good. And that's good to know, Jason, because like I said, having that added bit of confidence, knowing that your face is protected and you're going to rush into that room and probably take a couple rounds in the head, that's not a bad thing to have, because everybody likes headshots. Everybody's wearing their GoPros or Contours or whatever, and they want that fabulous headshot for their highlight reel. So yeah, we'll definitely we're looking forward to that. And I'm actually going to be doing a confidence test in one of those once we get them in. I'm going to hook it into my helmet. I'm going to do a series of probably from 10 feet away shots to the sides, to the nose, to the grill area where the visor or where the mesh is in there, because that's a tight steel mesh. So we're going to do some confidence shots as well, and then we'll do some further back, taking a barrage of shots if you're rushing in or you're getting it from a window. CO2 holder on my belt for the summer weather when I'm just a belt. So open, possibly having the bottom of the CO2 open to allow it to be pushed from below. Just so the nozzle shows through. Yeah, that's a good idea. So just the nozzle at the very bottom is poking through, so you can just push it up and grab it, slap it in. Yeah, it's a good idea. I like that. I'll make a demo of that and see how it works out. So I don't want to make it too high up on, because if it's too high up, then the whole thing will just drop right through, and that's no good. So yeah, definitely a good idea right there. I like that. I like that a lot. So one other thing before I let you guys go, we as in Falcon Battle Systems, have been stuck on like 1,800 likes on our page forever. So we're doing something here different. So as you guys know, back in the past, I did battle box openings, and I have several battle boxes behind me with a lot of cool gear in it. And the last battle box I got came with this really cool satchel bag. And what we're going to do is we are going to do a giveaway at 2,500 likes. Okay? 2,500 likes. We are going to do a giveaway with this bag, and it is going to be filled with outdoor gear, tack gear, everything that has come in my battle boxes. We are going to put in here. We are going to outfit this bag, so whoever gets it is going to get some really cool gear. I love battle box. They've always provided, like, one of the cool things that came with it, this knife right here. This thing is a beaut. I mean, it's really, oh, let me back off. There we go. Really nice knife. Came with a really nice sheath, believe it or not. I mean, I actually wasn't thinking about making a new one. So this is just one of the items that will be in that bag, but it will be a 2,500 like giveaway. Is what we'll do is we'll do 2,500 likes, and then we will run all our people that have liked our page through one of those randomized programs, and then we'll go ahead and we'll start with the very first one. We'll give you a week to respond. If you don't respond, we'll go down the list until the person responds with their address and their shipping information, and they will have that really cool satchel bag full of cool stuff. So that's one of the things we're going to do. I'll send you mine tomorrow with some empty CO2s as well. Sounds good, Dion. Because I want to send you one of the new 2-rounders so you can check those out as well. We're doing something a little different for retention on those. We're not going to put rivets on them. We're going to use shot cord. So you can cinch it down as tight as you want or loosen it up as loose as you want. So definitely check that out. Let me know what you think. Might be something we do with the next batch of CO2 pouches as well. Get away from using rivets and use the shock tension cord to tighten them down, or keep the rivets and just run shock cord through the front and back, and that way if you want it tighter you can just cinch that down, and the cinch will be on the back side, so that'll help as well. It'll be cool to run it on a belt like that too. So something different. We're always looking at doing something different and seeing what we can create. So all right, guys, I am coming up to the end of my show. I'm actually 2 minutes past. This has been a great return to the Falcon Flyby. I appreciate everybody showing up, spending the time listening to me babble on for an hour. I do appreciate you guys tuning in. Share this video. Please get it out there. There's information. We go over all the events that are coming up in this region anyways. The big national ones are regional events, and then the little games that are happening as well. We did some talking about Black Dagger 2 and some of the things going on for there. And then we mentioned some possible new products. And one of our sponsored players, Dion Franklin, came on board and brought up some new things coming on, and added more attention into that 5-round CO2 pouch, which we will definitely do for him. Again, I appreciate everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you had a great weekend. Oh, by the way, to everybody, yes, I will be back in the shop all this week running full tilt. The sunburn has healed. The irritation is gone, so that way I can focus. Monday and Tuesday is going to be a full tilt Kydex day. We have a shipment going out Monday. We did not get the post office on Friday just because of how busy we are. If you guys have followed me on Instagram and here on Facebook, you guys have seen that my 3rd out of 5 princesses, my middle daughter, had her 6th birthday today. So, or her birthday party was Saturday. So it's pretty much the whole weekend was her birthday weekend. So we weren't able to get to the post office. We focused on that little one. Remember, without my family, I'm not able to do this stuff. So my weekend went to her. Some good news coming up. I should be getting word on the link for E-Vike for the 40mm pouches. E-Vike has also optioned us for the 60mm pouches. So we're really excited about that. We are going to be making a good sized batch of those for them. CartCon 1 Airsoft got a hold of me today. We are going to be making some holsters for them. for them to sell at their pro shop in Tennessee. Just a lot of awesome things going on. We're going to be doing an order for BG Airsoft as well. So a lot of good things coming out this way in the month of May. We are very, very stoked, and we are looking forward to taking your orders. Our queue is dwindling down, so that is good because we want to get through as many orders as we can, get this stuff out to you guys so you can use it and let us know. Please, if you guys that have gotten orders have seen inside there, there is this thing that says please review. We're asking you, go to the Falcon Battle Systems page, leave us a review, let us know what you think of the gear, let us know what you think of the packaging and how it arrived, because that helps us with offering you better customer service and improving our product. So we appreciate it a lot. Thanks, guys. Again, this is Doc for Falcon Battle Systems and the Falcon Fly By saying have a great night, have a great Monday and a great week. I will see you guys throughout the week doing my live shop talk, when we get done at the end of the night. Be sure to join us. That's all done on Facebook Live, so you guys can tune in, ask questions, see how things are going on orders and seeing what we're up to. And I appreciate you guys all. Again, this is Doc saying take care, have a great night, be safe, be cool, and I will see you soon. Doc out.